It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So TCU's offense takes the field to start this game off. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. The short hands, it's Green. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Love the play by the wide receiver because he didn't get lazy. He adjusted his route accordingly, so the depth got past the first down marker. Now he's helping out his offense keep the drive alive.
And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
We didn't have to work very hard on that one. There was nobody in sight as he rips off a massive run.
Sort of a mark of excellence for any back is yards after contact. Well, yards before contact can be sort of a badge of honor for that O-line.
Yeah, let's give them some credit. They got tremendous push getting hats on hats. They made that easy.
To the air on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Off the play fake. Looking left. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Skips away from pressure. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, TCU!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll send the back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. Trying to take it back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the...
Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Soft spot in the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. Scrambling away. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, TCU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll try the left side. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Oh my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. It's a fumble on the play. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scramble.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but one play by this defense to get the football.
Oh, wow.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking downfield on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Splits the uprights. Good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And down he goes back at the 3. The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Power football with the run. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got his man downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Rushes on him. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Swings it out to his running back. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that was knocked away. The defender did a really good job. I would argue maybe he could have put his hands on that and caught it, but there's a reason he plays defense, but definitely a forced throw and really nice coverage.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Hill. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on that throw.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on him.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
From the gun, the ground game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thornton. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Fit it in the window for the score.
TCU.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Keene. They get to him as he throws. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Wants to throw again. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Snow. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
By TCU. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Off play action on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Makes a grab for a big play. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it first and breaks into the open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Snow. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play. You can't cover everybody. But it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. He's going to let it go. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Horned Frogs will have it first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. And the Horned Frogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Gee. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Back to pass, it's Keene. Unloads to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the returner will be dragged down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Keene. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Some room. The 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. So that's not exactly optimal as far as the defense starting a stand, giving up an 80 spot. Now dealing with a... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the way fake. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield on first down. He fires to the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They'll immediately call timeout. And the Horned Frogs line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. On the move, he fires. Right on target this time. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And the Horned Frogs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Buying some time. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Dropping back, it's Keene. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. All by himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Using the quick game. At the 35, he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Mustangs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! The defense putting points on the board.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Just keeps moving. Just a step short of midfield as he goes out of bounds, and what a spectacular return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.